We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources, my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's tough enough mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Always. Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. You know, I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, you know, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, you know, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, you know, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
So now, here is Johnson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Johnson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
High in the air out to center
Go,
field.
go, go. Damn it.
Hanna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I'm all gold, red, and blue, and green.
Next to stand in is Johnson. Flew out last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch grounded to the right, reined in, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Next, it'll be Howard Burt. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the 0-2. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now into the box is Johnson, grounded out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
I almost hear the boosters.
For a base hit. Compton is on his way home.
You saw that too, right?
With the plate as they take the lead.
All right, good boy.
Now it'll be Jacob Hayward. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
You can talk.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And the next up is Elliot Ramos. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
You're going.
Is calling for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Richmond jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Junior Marte claims the win out of the pen, his first. Carlos Sano closes the door for the save, his first of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the Striding in is Johnson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
The first baseman, number 20.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now at the plate, Jacob Hayward.
The left fielder, Jacob.
Runners on the move for second. Now he'll step off. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first down.
I was trying to steal base but failed.
And stepping in, Johnson. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hard 90, hard 90, hard 90.
2 down. So stepping in is Jose Gomez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Johnson. He bounced out last time up. Fly ball right down the line in left. Saucedo finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
I got gummy bears.
Now at the plate here is Jose Gomez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ground ball right side. Reined in. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner.
And now Johnson and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Behind 0-2 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8. Next up, Jose Gomez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2 delivery. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Scooped up. 1 there. He's out.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the 1. Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Richmond took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kirby St. John earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. The show's continuing coverage of Double-A Northeast. Ready now is Johnson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
The first baseman.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And another foul ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing, which is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Johnson. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Trejo to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in will be Michael Tolia. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Johnson.
The first baseman, number 20.
The pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Okay.
Popped up. Rollison over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pitching for Hartford, number 73, Brian Mundell.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Stepping up is Johnson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Trejo is there, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speed threat, Ryan Valade.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality of
I'm just eating my gummy bears so that way I'm not hungry at work.
He flew out in his last AB. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The second for one. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Richmond took the lead in the second inning. Mount.
Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, when you think back to, you know, some of the pitchers that I faced, some of the guys that you face in the big leagues for 5, 6, 10 years, you're thinking, man, I saw him somewhere. Yeah, it was Double-A, because when you see most prospects of any organization, they pretty much go to Double-A just to get themselves over that hump and get ready for the league.
You had a breakout season at the Double-A level yourself. What was it about you that enabled you to have that kind of campaign?
I was very confident, and I thought, you know, if the confidence could just stay with me consistently, which is very hard to do at any level of baseball because it's a game of failure. I just try to be consistent every night, whether it was, defensively, offensively, just bring something to the table. Go home with something where you felt good, and I didn't have to think about that game when I went to sleep.
I'm gonna stop my live stream.